So this morning we are headed out on a lovely sunrise sail because we are heading to Compass Cay so we can go to the Rachel's bubble bath and Rocky Dundas and a couple other little things before we kind of skirt out of the park. I know we want to spend more time here, but unfortunately we need to get south and we are trying to do as much as possible. But it's only going to be a couple hour sail this morning. We have really light wind. We've been waiting. We actually need to leave early this morning because it is high tide. There are so many sandbars out here that we've got to be careful for and watch out for. So we just are waiting for the sun to come up just a little bit more and then we're out of here. First things first, Oona ashore. How tired are you?
The coffee is kicking in finally. But yeah, it is an early morning sail and it's really light too. It's supposedly 10 knots, but I feel like it hasn't picked up yet. But we gotta get going because it is high tide and currently dropping. We just hit high tide probably 15-20 minutes ago, and we are going through some skinny water. So we gotta get through it. That way we don't sit here all day aground.
I just wanna love you, just wanna hold you, just wanna be with you till we grow old. Please tell me you'll stay or take me away. I want you for myself every single day. You set my world on fire. You set my world on fire.
Breakfast on the go. Some keto pancakes, coconut flour, and all sorts of other things that Beau puts in here, and I have no idea. We'll have to leave the recipe for you guys if you want it. We may only be going 3.6 knots, but it's such a nice way to enjoy breakfast on a lovely morning sail. Coffee, pancakes, Oona Bear's relaxing in the back. Kind of like these sunrise sails. That should be a thing. Sunset sails get so much credit. I think the sunrise sails should be nice. Cool breeze. There's nobody out here with the exception of the fishermen and tanker trucks. Tanker shipping boats? Shipping boats.
And the mega yacht behind you.
It's not moving.
Still here.
Yeah. But we have to fair adieu to Johnny. He didn't invite us to Ania's party, so we're out of here. Bye.
But to be honest, I don't really care to get up super early, especially when you go to bed late, prepping to sail in the morning.
But when you have an amazing sunrise and gorgeous sail to go under, it's totally worth it. No?
I guess so.
There are more than one ways of taking advantage of this amazing sail this morning, but it also means that Beau can get some editing done while we're underway and that we can play later. Originally we were going to go over this sandbar here with the hopes that the high tide was going to be deep enough for us, but just looking at it we can see a little bit of white cap, so we're deciding to go ahead and go around it and being safe. And now we're just going to go up and around.
We are coming up on the Rocky Dundas. Those will be pretty cool to explore. We've seen a lot of YouTube videos. They look like pretty cool caves. Excited to see what they look like. And for an added bonus, Rachel's bubble bath is over here too. It's supposed to be like a foamy bed of water when high tide hits it. Are we supposed to swim in it?
I don't know. I don't know that much about it.
Well, I guess we'll find out. Look guys, we fixed the sail trim. Go us. We always like to keep a couple options open for our anchorages. especially when there are multiple options. Right now we're looking at an anchorage closer to Rachel's bubble bath or closer to the Rocky Dundas. We do have a south wind coming in, so the Rocky Dundas anchorage is looking a lot better than the Rachel's bubble bath anchorage. So that is gonna be our main choice. And we'll deviate if we get closer and don't like it.
I cannot wait to go there. It looks so cool.
I don't know what I'd do without you. You make me smile. What is it that you do? My life was great till you added colors. Like the moon is the snow, we don't care about the others. You set my world on fire.
Well, we made it to this nice little calm anchorage. It's literally a horseshoe, so we're gonna be super protected from the south wind that's coming in, but it's private. There is actually a plane wreck right there, and in front of it the sign says private property. So we'll have to try to take Oona maybe over to Rocky Dundas and let her out over there and stretch her legs. But there's also a beach across the way, and it's supposed to be really calm in the next couple of days, so dinghy rides are going to be super fun. Things that I say all too often but are so true is how pretty is this water. All set?
All set. Now, time to explore. We're gonna go do the Rocky Dundas today. Right now it's a little past low tide, so it might be a little swelly.
Look how gorgeous it looks over there. I hope we can get in without really having to submerge. We had friends that just came by and they said it's really cool, but they went during low tide, so we're just gonna play a little daredevil here and go when it's a little bit higher. We might have to swim in, no big deal. We're practicing our free diving, holding our breath anyways. Well, the one thing about coming during tide coming in is that you have the whole entire place by yourself. No one is here, except for him. We were told that the cave entrance right here is an easier entrance to go into. It opens up, so we're gonna go into that one first. And then there is another entrance down here that we heard is really strong current. So we'll see if we get into that one. But can I tell you how excited I am to go into this cave? To swim into the cave, although it looks like I might just have to swim up to the cave and walk in, and then I think we're gonna swim inside too. So really excited. I think Beau's excited too. So someone told me that I should wet my hair with tap water before I go into the water so the salt doesn't have a chance to permeate it as much, because I want to make sure my hair doesn't dry out from the sun. But now I have no more drinking water. But luckily enough, the boat is right around the corner.
Wow.
So cool. Highly suggest Rocky Dundas.
And do the cave that's further south, because that cave is amazing.
As you can see.
Yeah.
Right now, the current is so strong that we are floating around the corner and back to Saoirse.
We're moving pretty good too. We're probably going about 3 knots.
I've got the Little Mermaid song stuck in my head because I felt like that's her grotto,
Yeah.
right?
It was almost prehistoric feeling to be in there. You had a lot of greens, reds, and coppery colors. And just the shape of it just was really cool looking.
Yeah. All the stalactites and the water and the things that were in the water and just the blue of the water crashing up against the rocks inside and that light coming from the hole in the ceiling. Stunning.
Yeah.
It was a really good highlight of this trip so far.
It's my favorite thing we've done so far.
Really?
Yeah.
Love it. It was really, really cool. I mean, it's small, but it's just so different, and I don't know. There was no life inside the cave, but the moment you swam out, there was a gigantic elkhorn coral and all these beautiful colory fish. The Rocky Dundas is actually right on the border of the Exuma Land Sea and Park, so it's still in the protected area of the land or of the park. So it's still being preserved. There's lots of current, so everything is being fed and just really vibrant in color. So
yeah, there's a lot of life around here.
if it wasn't so strong of a current, we would have stayed around and snorkeled more.
And we would have checked out the other cave,
Yeah.
but there was actually a family there who
Yeah.
were leaving when we just came there, and they said it was really strong.
And
So-
that was when it wasn't even as strong as it is now. But also, we have got to go take a bubble bath.
Yeah, we're going to Rachel's bath next.
Rachel's bubble bath.
Rachel's bubble bath
Yes.
next, which is just across the way that way.
We sound like a bunch of horses running through the water. It's a nice little river that takes you straight to the bubble bath. And the best part is it's warm. This was described as a bubble bath, and it really does feel like a bubble bath.
Yeah.
When the wave comes over, all the little bubbles kind of tickle around you.
And there's a really strong current
Yep.
right at the center. It like the water made a groove for itself, and it's almost like a tidal, like one of those swimming pools where it's like you swim against it.
So there's a lot of exercise happening right now to try to keep up into the bubble bath area. Not as relaxing as a regular bubble bath.
We read that there was supposed to be a lot of sea urchins in here,
Yeah.
but we haven't seen any.
Yeah,
we
we-
did bring our shoes just in case, but we don't have to use them,
Yep.
thankfully.
So we're walking back from the bubble bath and Beau's looking far out and I'm like, what's wrong? He's like, I don't see our dinghy. So currently right now he's running to where the dinghy was. I don't see it. The tide's come up. We did have an anchor out, but there are several boats out in the anchor. Hopefully they found it if it did float away. Oh. Nope, he found it. Treading water.
Brandy trekking through the treacherous river. Watch out for the anaconda.
One of the things that we have found to be the best experiences that we've had have all been naturally made.
Yeah, all these different rock formations and pools have really been the most interesting to go explore and experience.
And the sunsets.
Oh, can't forget the sunsets. Rachel's bubble bath, definitely worth it.
Check.
It's a really popular spot. There's a lot of boats actually anchored out here at the beach. But I think we came at a good time. Definitely want to come here at like rising tide or high tide. And if you have more of an easterly wind, that would probably help the waves crashing over the rocks to make more bubbles.
Well, hey, miss.
You ready?
Wrapping up our time here in Fowl Cay, aka Chicken Cay.
And we checked out Compass Cay and the Dundas.
Rocky Dundas, which is what we're standing on right now. I hope we're saying that right.
Yeah.
We are taking Oona for a walk on this beach because everywhere else is private, so we can't take her.
That is one thing that's different about the Exumas than anywhere else in the Bahamas.
Yeah.
Everything seems to be private.
Right? But more northern. We didn't really experience that in the south of Exumas. But it has been a gorgeous day, to say the least. Really different, neat things that we did today. And the water is just so crystal clear. You can see straight to the bottom. You can literally see the coral 20 feet below you.
Yeah, it's been a lot of fun, but we're gonna start heading our way down south.
We're working our way out of the Bahamas and we're gonna be going down to the Dominican Republic.
But we still have a few more stops till we make the big jump.
Yes. But if you liked that episode, please give us a thumbs up. Let us know that you liked it and leave a comment below. We'd love to hear from you guys.
And if you guys haven't done so, hit that subscribe button and also hit that little notification bell to let you know when our next episode comes out.
And if you guys want more behind the scenes, and we even have a captain's log now on our Patreon page, be sure to join the link below.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, guys.
Bye.
Bye.